Captain Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Some of the things that Charleston White say I don't agree with. And it's some things that he say that I do agree with. I think he one of the guys on the internet that's highly intelligent. I don't think he's slow by far. I think he just know how to play on people's emotions and get them out of character so he can go viral. And it works. He's definitely the blueprint to a lot of guys that you see on here. Charleston White came from doing community work, trying to get the kids to go in the right direction. I seen him on Facebook years ago before he even came on YouTube. So he's good at what he do. That's why he's at the top right now when it comes to trolling. He had his little couple of things to say about Aunt Jefe. And on this one, it's up to y'all to decide if he's right. In some case, in some of the stuff that he's saying towards the victim, I think y'all going to enjoy this, man. Let's get over here and check out this. He got Adam 22. And as far as Adam 22, if you could get this show right here, this setup with you and Charleston White, y'all don't need nobody else. This would be the most viral show on the internet. Let's check it out.
No Jumper has officially entered into a new territory in our history. We now have an accused murderer as a podcast host. I mean, it doesn't seem like he's going to be podcasting for quite some time, but Aunt Jefe was just recently accused of taking a man's life. And the situation we're now looking at is that it may have occurred in a DP on a 51-year-old guy from the same gang, the 8 Trey Crips, that he claims, allegedly. That's what the cops are alleging, not I.
Oh, I used to hang out at St. Andrews Park. Yeah, I used to see some shit over there. Some shit I had never thought I would ever see in life. When you live by it, you die by it. And this is what I tell everybody outside of California. Them niggas can't play grandpa at 51. When they say come check in, come into the hood, I wouldn't give a damn if you to move to New Jersey. You got to say, baby, listen, say supervisor, I got to take off today. You got to come back. That's what make them niggas real Crips and Bloods. If you ain't getting DP'd at 51 and 60 something, you ain't no real nigga. You ain't.
Wait a minute. Man. Hey, what he's saying is the truth. Y'all sign up for these gangs, become a part of this program. If you still active and they say, hey man, you got to come for your DP. And what Charleston White says, when you show up, that make you a real in. Y'all heard him. Now, some people gonna say, man, I don't care what the rules is. You put your hands on me, I'm firing this chopper at everybody. It's going down. Y'all might get me, but I'm taking 1 or 2 of y'all with me for certain. That's how some people think. Now, Charleston White, y'all got to pay attention. Let me run it back. Y'all got to pay attention to what he's saying because he giving it to y'all in the gang term. He not talking as a civilian. Listen what he's saying.
What make them niggas real Crips and Bloods. If you ain't getting DP'd at 51 and 60 something, you ain't no real nigga. You ain't no real gang member. Because real gang members, this is what happened to them. He died in honor. He died with honor. Living by the codes and the rules and the ethics that they live and die by. Who crying other than his kids and his mama?
I have actually seen his kids and mother crying about it on Instagram. They are out there in the world.
So that's what I'm saying. They are the only ones who really have real hurt.
Well, I mean, his friends.
His friends shouldn't. When we sit on these podcasts and we really promote and adhere to the codes. Wasn't nobody sad when Crip Mac got his ass DP'd. I played sad. The trolling, I went online and played like I was crying. Man, y'all better do it like that. But I was playing like a mother. I'm not sad to see a gang member get hurt. And neither is the 51-year-old who showed up to take his DP. That's an honorable gang nigga.
I mean, it's pretty crazy because, like, when Crip Mac got DP'd, I think we all respected it in a way because he did something that they were upset about, so they beat the fuck out of him. He showed up, and that was it. And he was able to move forward after that. Listen, nobody's supposed to die in a DP, right? They are. I never heard of this.
One blow to the head can kill anybody.
All right, there we go. Adam 22 said you don't supposed to die in a DP. Charleston White said, yeah, you do. because any blow to the head could not take your life. I think people forget that Charleston White at one point in his life was a rolling 60 out there in Texas. He said it on plenty interviews where he was from. Once he became this person that he is now with helping the community, the kids where he at, because he still, I don't know if he still do it, but at one point he was really deep into that, helping the kids, speaking up for him, his neighborhood, his community, all that. But at one point in his life when he was incarcerated, he was a Crip. That's what he said. So y'all talking to him because y'all used to him saying on the internet, he gonna snitch, he gonna tell, he gonna call the police. All the stuff that we see him do as part of his character, they forget who they talking to. He's not gang goofy at all. He got the game and he know the gang, the way the gang stuff works. Let's get back to it.
For sure, but you would think that your own homie, you're not going to beat him that bad.
Because when you hit for me with your power and your strength, with whatever trauma and anger, why you hit me with these kind of blows? Because if you really love me, just think if we was parents and we tell our kids, say, come on, boys, get over there. Y'all kick your brother ass. If you love me, you gonna do me like this. You love me, but you gonna do me like this. When I fall to the ground, y'all gonna stomp me and kick me, my nigga. So, who wrong? Nobody. This is their life and their rules. They've been doing this shit over 50 years now. His family and them been hurting and pleading for this since he first got in. All of us outside of this shouldn't have no empathy and no compassion for it. Why? He showed up to live it and die by it. That's honorable. That's honorable. He chose this life. He walked into the graveyard. You know, I got to respect that. Why? Because when I watched John Gotti's movie when he died, and John Gotti Jr. This is how I met Melvin Farmer through this speaking engagement. John Gotti Jr. was going to federal trial. He kept beating the feds and they kept coming back charging him. The last time they felt like they couldn't beat him, he said, Dad, I'm finna take a plea. His daddy said, no, we don't take pleas. You done took over the family. His daddy was saying, no. He was the only mafia leader who wanted his son to replace him. John Gotti on his deathbed, when the Catholic priest walked in and get ready to speak over, he rose up and told him, get the out of here. He walked into the graveyard. My old pops, Weasel, Texas, spent 30-something years in federal prison, 80 years old, walking into the graveyard.
All right, stop right there. Charleston White speaking facts right now. He's speaking facts. He said the guy that was unalive walked over there to his deep. Nope. And again, nobody knows what happened. All this stuff is alleged. But he's given a scenario of what can take place when a person goes to a DP. We still don't know. We're not trying to figure out what happened. We just going off. Well, I'm going off. My reaction channel is reacting to what these people be saying and what they saying. So he's breaking down a guy that's from somewhere going to go to a DP, knowing that it could go wrong at that age. Instead, he's saying, man, I'm not coming nowhere. Catch me when you catch me. It's going to be on when I see you. And if you come around here playing, I'm going to let this fire off on you. That part. So he's giving you a breakdown. He said the man family was pleading for his life when he first started the gang, joined the gang. That's for anybody. When your family find out you in the gang or something happened to you, man, we got to get him out of state, man. We got to move him out of here. Man, why did you do that? Everybody does that. So he's breaking down the scenario of what could happen of anybody that's in this position, because nobody know what happened in in his case. Let's check this out.
We ain't real if we don't walk into the graveyard.
Okay.
Because the gangsters before you put the suit on and didn't reform and transform when they got hard and they got old. Look at Fillmore Slim. Fillmore Slim say he can still knock a bitch. He damn near 100. How you put the suit on, still hiding cuz, blood, pyru, but then took the suit on, but still talk the talk like you walk the walk. Change your tone if you ain't wearing the suit. That's all I'm saying. He still wore the suit at 51. No logical man at 51 years old for to take blows to the head from nobody. Except
there you go. Oh, wait. Let's see what he's about to say. Let me wind it back a little bit. About right here.
suit on, but still talk the talk like you walk the walk. Change your tune if you ain't wearing the suit. That's all I'm saying. He still wore the suit at 51. No logical man at 51 years old for to take blows to the head from nobody, except a nigga that's really walking it.
But you know what they would have done if he said he wanted to leave the gang?
Well,
they would have whooped his ass the same way that happened here, apparently, right?
Not if he left and disappeared, but he don't have the means and the resources.
Yeah, most people aren't going to be able to do
But every old nigga I've met from California, I spent time in a home. I came to California like on a research mission. There's no way I knew nobody here. I damn near infiltrated I didn't infiltrate, but because I walked these streets from the bottom looking like a bum and cowboy boot.
What that remind y'all of? Came into a city, didn't know nobody, probably knew one person, didn't know nobody. And he said, I dressed like a bum, walked these streets with cowboy boots, and I was able to slide up on dudes because they didn't pay me no attention. What do that sound like to y'all? What do that? A person that does that, get around people, get all the information, and he dressed the part to look like something that he's not. Do that make him smart, or what do that? Y'all, let me hear what y'all got to say about that.
And my conversation was good. Baba Louie, Barefoot Pookie, Melvin Farmer, Big Sight, Cappuccino, some of the biggest names in this shit. They all took me in and sat me down and told me what I needed to hear. What I saw at these parks, no other place outside of California that came Crippin' Blood got that kind of resilience to be these kind of gangbangers. So this is what I'm telling everybody outside of California. You're not a real Crippin' Blood because you get to go do 10, 15 years, come home and live off your reputation. You don't get to check in, have to come in, and you get to be pow that drive trucks. When they call something out this way, everybody checks in. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, well, one dimension to this is that they're saying that a lot of people think that Aunt Jefe may not have even thrown a single blow.
It don't matter. None of us was there. Like the nigga who made the video saying, nigga, when the gang members start talking about DPs online? Because all you want to be podcasters.
Well, this allegedly happened back in January, and we didn't know about it until now.
But the only way they found out is because you talking about it online.
Hello. How do people know what goes on in your neighborhood, in your backyard, if it's just you and your partners? Somebody talking. Well, I think Wax said that on the show that I did before this. I'm going to put that at the end of this video that y'all can click and go check that out. Somebody doing some talking. Shit, no information come from our neighborhood in our backyard or where we at, and it spread to everybody else unless somebody said something. Should nobody know about no DP that went on in the hood?
No, I don't think anybody ever talked about it.
Whatever, man, they have so many unsolved murders with this shit, it would have been another unsolved crime.
I mean, the crazy thing is that this happened in January, and the Aunt Jefe did, 4 or 5 months or whatever worth of podcasts after that, and never, from our perspective, really indicated.
You had a murder from some years ago and did a bunch of things since then.
Yeah.
Man, when you think you got away, you think you got away. Just back in your mind, you just wonder and ponder.
Yeah.
But now, I try to stay out that life. I don't understand it. But you have to honor any man that stand on what they talk on and live on.
Well, what if you found out that the reason why he was getting DP'd was not honorable?
I'm trying to figure out why everybody want to know about the man DP and why we spending so much time talking about this DP. As a civilian, as a podcaster, Adam 22, he's doing his job. He's doing his job. Charleston White doing his job. He's no longer in the streets. He's doing his job, right? Everybody who's bringing new information, they not doing their job. When we do these reactions, it's certain things that I be knowing, certain things I've been told, certain things that have been sent my way, and I won't even speak on it. I play along with everybody else with the games that's going. I'll just play along with it and won't say nothing and just go off a reaction. That's it. Let's get back to this.
I don't know, but you can think of some pretty bad things that might result in that.
What Crip Mac got DP'd for wasn't honorable.
But he got DP'd for Facebook posts when he was in high school.
What most niggas get DP'd for is not honorable. It's another feeling some kind of way secretly about another nigga. These are not honorable men. Most of these niggas are fucked up mentally, physically, psychologically. Man, these niggas is brutes, monsters, and they leaders of something. It's a control factor. Because you don't never see the leaders get DP. You don't never see the big dog that can really got it and really can give it. They don't get DP. I done seen showed up on some of this shit and be ready to take their DP, and the politics come in because he big with some big old shoulders and his punches like donkey kicks. No, 4-5 of them niggas don't want to run in there.
Well, and Jefe was like 5'9",
He was
260 pounds. Like, he was a fucking little tank of a man.
And I bet that 51-year-old nigga was a mid-sized nigga, because one thing I know about the gang world and the street world, it ain't never fair. It ain't never even playing field. And you never see two vipers get in the pit. Why? Because somebody's reputation go lose. Whenever you see two big bad motherfuckers on the yard and everybody be wishing that they hit and get into it, one of them avoids the other one. You never see two vipers get in the pit, whether that's basket, whether that's boxing. Last time you seen two vipers get in the pit, it was Ali and Frazier, Hearns and Ray Leonard. These new niggas, you don't never see two bad motherfuckers, but to see who the baddest. Politics kick in.
Tax Stone, when a lion meet a lion, somebody dying.
That's what I'm saying. And niggas don't want to die. They don't want to see if that motherfucking river really flow of milk and honey, and if them streets really paved in gold. They don't want to see if they not like the other Muslims that'll blow themselves up and see if it's 41 virgins waiting on them. These niggas want to stay down here for that one set of pussy. So that's why I say I think everybody playing. But that's an honorable man that went there to get it.
But is Aunt Jefe honorable?
Let me finish. I'm just about to say that.
Okay.
The dishonorable niggas was the ones that beat him to death, and they say we love our hood.
Wow. All right, that's deep. Sometimes, like I say, y'all gotta avoid the messenger, listen to the message sometimes. Take what makes sense out of all this. I want all of y'all to subscribe to this channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Hit the link in the description. Subscribe to my new YouTube channel, Compton Rick Rock Body Cam. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.